Hey man, Hebron Ben Bilal, come back at you with another edition of this Boomer's Logic, man. So, I've been seeing this video, a couple people sent it to me, about this fisticuffs, this brouhaha, if you will, that happened down in Alabama. And I originally wasn't gonna make a video of it and respond to it. My wife had sent it to me, but my sister-in-law sent it to me, I think last night. My sister-in-law, Cynthia, sent it to me last night. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go and give Cindy my 2 cents regarding how I see it, how I feel about it. But before I get into it, man, if you haven't already, go to the channel, Boomer's Logic, Hebron Ben Bilal, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. You already know what to do. Tell a friend to tell a friend. So I'm headed to the car wash, man. So I said, I'm gonna jump on here and make this video real quick about how I see it, man. Listen, first and foremost, you had a pontoon boat full of some crackers down here in Alabama that got an old school 1980s learning about jumping out there messing with them blacks, man. Listen, first thing I'm gonna say is I haven't been so proud of my black brothers and sisters, man, ever. Civil rights, none of I was so proud of my brothers and sisters. You notice I called them my brothers and sisters. See, when y'all acting like you got sense, you're my brothers and sisters. When you're twerking and acting ignorant and doing all this stupid crap, I disown you quick. Want no parts of you. But I'm particularly, excuse me, proud of the young black women who were involved in this, and I'm gonna tell you why. So if you don't know the story, I'll just give you a little, fill in the blanks and all that. If you haven't seen the video, go look it up. But what happened was, had a pontoon boat full of these drunk crackers docked in the wrong station. It was supposed to be for bigger boats, and they docked there entitled, drunk, you know what I'm saying? So the bigger boat pulled in and they asked them to move, they wouldn't move. So they had to go get security. I guess security came. He's a 65-year-old black man. How do I know he was 65 years old? Because the white dude that got off the pontoon boat and engaged him initially made a TikTok video, I think yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday or the day after the event, the occurrence. And he had 2 black eyes, and I think he had a broken nose because he had cotton stuffed up in his nose and his nostrils. And he said, man, that 65-year-old man had some hands. So he found out real quick that he was 65 and that he wanted all the smoke. So they wouldn't get off the boat when the security guard, the 65-year-old man, came over. The white boy got off the boat, engaged him, put his hands on the old man. The old man threw his hat off and said, okay, let's get it. He gave him the business. The crackers came and jumped him. Even they little cracker brawls came and jumped him and was stomping the man while he on the ground after he done gave their partner the business. Instead of just, giving the old man a fair one, licking your wounds and going on home and whatnot, they jumped him. They get him to the ground. You got these white, these white whores was all on him. Man, I'm going to tell you, when them brothers came in, I said, yeah, them young brothers was giving them jokers the business. One of them swam across the thing. I said, good God almighty. So the part that really made me proud for the sisters is y'all stayed in y'all position. Y'all didn't try to fight none of them dudes. You went in and you gave them white heifers that work exactly like you were supposed to. Get up off them brothers and you gave them the business. I was so proud of y'all. It was like 4 of y'all had one of them on the ground. Man, I was stomping the hell out of her. I said, yeah, that's right. Give them some learning. Because truly, You know, if the old man had got a fade, he got a one, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, whatever the case may be, that it is what it is. But when y'all get the gang, rat packing him and all that, nah. Stomping him, nah. They did exactly what they were supposed to do to y'all. One old lady got hit in the head with a chair. They took the dude to jail. Now, I was explaining to my wife in this particular instance, I said, this is why I talk about females putting themselves in harm's way. In this particular instance, you sisters didn't put yourselves in harm's way. You did exactly what you're supposed to do. You went in and you got at them girls' heads. Now, the old white lady that got hit in the head with a chair, you put yourself in harm's way. Because y'all went in there, you was putting your hands on men. And that's what I told my wife. I said, when male testosterone is working and flowing like that, and men are getting at it in some fisticuffs, you gotta move if you're a female. Don't get involved in that. Because we don't see nothing. We seeing red and we working. And when they hit her in the head with a chair, I said, hey man, you know, they took him to jail and whatnot, and everybody talking about how disgusting that was. Like I told my wife, as a female, when something like that is going on, but that's that sense of entitlement, you putting yourself in harm's way. You got these men working it out. Let them do their thing, because they was working. Y'all females jumped in the way, and I'm talking to you white ladies. You jumped in the way, and you got served up. Dudes don't see nothing when they reckon, but figures. They don't see male, female. They don't see that. They just see the figure in front of them, and it take them down. That's what it is. So I don't feel sorry for the white lady getting hit in the head with a chair. She shouldn't have been there putting her hands on grown men. You got served up. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So, to you white people, let me explain something to y'all. Any of y'all that might be looking at this. You might see black people biting, tearing, and fussing at each other. But let me explain something to you. And y'all down in Alabama, y'all got an old school, like I say, 1980s learning. Y'all got a 1980s version of learning. Because that's how we used to do white people in the 80s. They was food. We ain't play with them. And you might think just because you see us going at each other, but man, when you attack one of ours, you gonna get that work. And you got that work in waves. In waves. Them brothers was coming in waves. And you got the business. So that's my 2 cents. The lady shouldn't have been in the way. She got whacked in the head with a chair. Go on home, sit down, put an ice pack on your head. You be all right. The white boy with the black eye, with the 2 black eyes and the broken nose, I'm glad that you came out and said, man, that old man had some work. Because after you sobered up, you realize your mistake. So I should have never put my hands on that nigga there. Yeah, learn to keep your hands to yourself. That goes to all of y'all that was on that pontoon boat. All of y'all got a old school 1980s learning. That's what you got. Bottom line, period. That's what you got. You got a 1980s learning. So, man, I'm done touching on this. Like I say, I'm so proud of the brothers and sisters for handling their business like that. I don't know what to do. Proud of y'all, man. Y'all made me proud. Y'all made me very proud. So, till the next one, man. Love you. That's my 2 cents on the whole thing. Hey, man, you cracks keep your hands to yourself. I'm out.